What's up, YouTube? It's your boy bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll go over my WWE Smackdown review and highlights. So, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys watch the full video before you connect with me the right way. Connect to my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, my TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And let's talk about Smackdown. Now, I must say, Smackdown was a decent show. It was just decent. All right, it says WWE SmackDown kicks off with clips of the main event from Clash at the Castle. So we get a six-man tag team match: Sheamus and Rich Hollins and Butch versus the Imperium. This was a good match. This was a good six-man match. All six men are in the ring as Sheamus and Gunther leave the ring. The bell rings and we are underway. Hollins and Vinci starts the match. Hollins sends Vinci to the ropes and Caster tags himself in. Vinci with a crossbody off the second rope. Caster with the elbow. He goes for the cover, but Hollins kicks out. Vinci is tagged in. He goes for a body slam, but Hollins with a hip toss. Bush is tagged in as they double team Vinci. Gunther is tagging Bush with chops onto Gunther, but Gunther with a chop on Butch, and Butch falls to the mat. Sheamus Sheamus is tagging. Both men are in face to face. Okay, we go to commercial break. Back from commercial. Caster and Holland are in the ring. Caster with a kick onto Holland as he throws him shoulder first into the turnbuckle. Vinci is tagged in and they double team Holland. Vinci with a suplex. He goes for the cover, but Holland kicks out. Gunther is tagged in. He goes for a suplex, but Holland blocks it and goes for a suplex. Gunther blocks it and he chops Hollins. Gunther stomps on Holland. Caster is tagged back into the match. Caster with a slap to the face, but Hollins with a spine buster. Butch and Vinci are tagging. Butch knocks Caster off the ring apron. Butch with a released German suplex. He stomps on Vince's fingers. Um, he goes for the cover, but Vinci kicks out. Vinci with a arm bar, but Caster gets in the ring. Caster with an arm bar on Caster, but Gunther with a chop to the chest and Bush to the outside of the ring. Sheamus and Gunther on the outside with right hands. Vinci knocks Sheamus down and Bush with a knee to the face onto Gunther. Bush and VC are in the ring and VC with a clothesline. Commercial break. Back from commercial, Gunther with an uppercut followed by a Boston Crab. Gunther let's go of the Boston Crab and hits him with a body slam. Gunther goes for a German, but Bush lands on his feet. Gunther goes for a splash, but Bush moves out of the way. Vinci tag in, but but a kick to the side of the head. Sheamus is tagging and that is Caster. Sheamus with a clothesline and right hands onto Caster. A backbreaker onto Vinci. Sheamus with the 25 of the 10 beats of the battering. Sheamus with a right hand on Gunther. Sheamus hits Caster with the right noise onto Vinci. Sheamus goes for the bro kick onto Caster, but he moves out of the way and hits Vinci with the bro kick. Hollins is tagging. He goes for the cover onto Caster, but Gunther breaks it up. In comes Sheamus as both men punch each other. Right hands as he throws Gunther to the outside of the ring. Sheamus with a knee to the face onto Gunther. In the ring, Hollins with a tag onto Caster as Caster lands on his feet. Vinci with the brain buster onto Butch. Hollins lifts Castle up, but Vinci is tagged in. They hit the Imperial Bomb onto the Holland. Vinci goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Imperium. This was a good 6-man tag match. So we go to commercial break. Out comes the Uso with Sami Zayn to the ring. Sami Zayn tells the crowd that the Bloodline is in their city. He tells them to throw their wands up. They all do as Jay looks at Sami and he is not happy. Sami Zayn and Jimmy have their handshake. He turns to Jay, but he doesn't look at Sami Zayn. He says they have some serious things to talk about. Sami Zayn says that growing up, and her honorary Oos, they tell him to chill. He says to all the haters and doubters that the tribal chief is still the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. Jimmy says no cap. Jay says he beat Drew McIntyre on his own turf. Jimmy says road game. Jay also says little does Drew knows how deep the bloodline runs. Sami Zayn says deep AF my dog as Jimmy looks at him. Jimmy tells the crowd to get to their feet, put their wands in the sky, and help him welcome the newest member of the bloodline. Okay, the Street Profits champion, their younger brother, Solo Sikoa. He gets in the ring and hugs the Usos. Sami Zayn wants a hug, but Solo nods at him. Solo says if you come for him, for him family, he'll come for you. If you create problems, he will finish them. He says Solo Sikoa is here to stay, and the bloodline just gotten bigger and stronger. They all put their fingers, in the air, but out comes Drew McIntyre as his music hits. Drew Drew McIntyre comes out with a chair. The Usos and Sami Zayn leave the ring as Solo stays in the ring. Drew hits him with a chair. Drew goes for a swinging on Solo, but Sami Zayn pushes him out of the way, and he gets hit across his back with the chair. But McIntyre, the Usos and Sami Zayn leave the ring as Drew stays in the ring, and says he wants Solo tonight. Commercial break. So we get Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah versus Gigi Dolan and JCJ. This match was decent. The bell rings. We are underway. Raquel and Jane start the match. Raquel with a clothesline. She tags Aaliyah into the ring. Aaliyah climbs the top rope as Raquel throws her onto Jane. She goes for the cover, but Jane kicks out. Aaliyah with a Luther's press. She goes for a right hand and on Gigi, but JC with a right hand onto Aaliyah. Gigi is tagged in as she stomps on Aaliyah in the corner. A right hand by Gigi and JC is tagged into the match. JC goes for the cover, but Aaliyah kicks out. Gigi is tagged back in as they double team Aaliyah. A snap mirror takedown onto Aaliyah. She grabs Aaliyah and Jane is tagged back in. And double kick onto Aaliyah. Jane with a splash. She goes for the cover, but Aaliyah kicks out. Gigi is tagged in, but Aaliyah makes the tag onto Rodriguez. She hits Jane with a splash in the corner. Raquel with a fallaway slam onto Gigi. Raquel Rodriguez with a sidewalk slam. She climbs to the second rope and a corkscrew elbow. She goes for the cover, but Gigi kicks out. Jane is tagging. They go for a double suplex on Rodriguez, but Aaliyah with a spear on Gigi. Raquel with a T-Jetta bomb. She goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Raquel Rodriguez and Aaliyah. That was a decent match. So we get a fatal five-way elimination match. Ronda Rousey versus Sonya Deville versus Natalia versus Ali versus Lacey Evans. The winner will challenge Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Championship at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view on Saturday, October 8th. I must say this match was garbage. The bell rings, we are underway. All four women attack Ronda and she is thrown to the outside of the ring. Zali rolls up Natalia behind, but she kicks out. Natalia with a clothesline. Natalia with a sharpshooter onto Zali. But Lacey Evans with a woman's right onto Natalia. Sonya with a running knee onto Lacey Evans. Ronda Rousey throws Sonya to the outside into the barricade. Ronda Rousey with the armbar on Natalia and Natalia taps out. So Natalia has been eliminated. Yeah, Natalia has been eliminated. Lacey Evans with the neck break onto Ronda Rousey, but Ronda gets her in the armbar. Zali with a knee to the chest onto Ronda. Zali with a leg drop. She goes for the cover, but Ronda Rousey kicks out. Zali lifts Ronda up, but Ronda goes for an armbar. Lacey Evans rolls her up, and Ronda with an armbar on Lacey Evans. Sonya with a headlock choke onto Zali. Lacey Evans and Zali tap out. So Lacey Evans has been eliminated, and Zali has been eliminated. Ronda Rousey with the right hand onto Sonya. She grabs her by the leg and lifts her up. Ronda Rousey goes for the Piper's Pit, but Sonya goes for a head and arm choke. Ronda Rousey jumps back onto the mat and both women to the outside. Ronda Rousey slams Sonya into the barricade. Ronda Rousey throws Sonya back into the ring. She hits her with the Piper's Pit. Ronda Rousey with an ankle lock on Sonya, and Sonya taps out. The winner of the match, Ronda Rousey. This fatal five-way elimination match. This match was garbage. We cut backstage as the Usos are talking to Solo. In comes Sami Zayn. Solo tells Sami Zayn he was right and he appreciates his help out there. Sami Zayn says Roman knows what he is talking about. Jay gives him a look that he isn't happy. Sami Zayn tells Solo he wants him to know that anything he needs, they are all looking out for him. Jay tells him he knows that, but Solo has to do it alone. Solo says he knows if he Solo says he knows, and if he needs any help, he will help Sami Zayn. Jay tells him change of plans. They are all going out there for the match. So we get a commercial break. Okay, Ronda Rousey is walking backstage as Shayna Baszler congratulates her for her win. She tells Ronda Rousey she knows she doesn't need it, but she tells her good luck against Liv Morgan. Ronda Rousey tells her thank you and to let her know when she is ready to break bones and take over the show again. So we get a Maximum Male Model and Los Lotharios versus the Street Profits and Hero. I must say this match right here was a solid match. This was solid. Adonis and Mansoor start the match. Adonis throws Mansoor in the corner, and Dawkins is tagging. A splash onto Adonis in the corner, and Top Dollar is tagging. He goes for a big splash on Mansoor in the corner. Ford is tagged in and a clothesline onto Mansoor. So we get a commercial break. Adonis and Mansoor start the match. Adonis throws Mansoor in the corner. A splash onto Adonis in the corner. Top Dollar is tagging. He goes for a big splash on Mansoor in the corner for it to tag in. And a close on to Mansoor. Commercial break. Back from commercial, Mansoor with the headlock onto Adonis. Mace is tag in and they double team Adonis and armbar on Adonis. And and Garza is tag in. A right hand and onto Mace. Khalil is tagged in and he throws Adonis into to the outside of the ring. Khalil goes for a suicide dive, but Adonis moves and Khalil lands on Garza. Dawkins is tagging as he and as is Mansoor. Dawkins with a big clothesline. Mansoor is tagging and go in a silencer onto Mansoor. In comes Garza, and he is thrown to the outside of the ring. Adonis with a splash onto Garza on the outside. Ford gets in the ring, but Khalil with a kick to the side of the head. Khalil runs to the ropes, but Dawkins throws him into the outside. Dawkins runs to the ropes and he jumps over the top rope onto them. Top Dollar runs to the ropes, but Maxine gets on the ring apron. B Fab drags her down. Dupree gets involved, but Top Dollar kicks him away. Mansoor is tagging, but Top Dollar picks him up. Adonis is tagging, and they hit Mansoor with a heavy hitter. Adonis goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, the Street Profits and Hero. A solid match. Mm. So we go to commercial break. Out comes the Alpha Academy. Gable says he knows they were missed dearly. He says thank you to the fans, and that when they are in the presence of the Academy, he needs them to do one thing: a shoes and to shush please. Gable says the reason they are there tonight is to ruin Braun Strowman's return to SmackDown, just like he ruined their match on Raw. Gable says that was a match they had won until Braun hit him from behind. He says if Otis had seen Braun coming, he would have left him laying. Gable makes a comment about their basketball team, which gets the crowd to boo him. Out comes Braun Strowman with the new theme song. Braun Strowman is in the ring, and Gable says, I'm sorry, Strowman gets in the ring, and Gable gets on the ring apron. Strowman with the right hands on Otis as Gable hits Braun from behind. Braun turns around and grabs Gable. He hits him with a big boot. Otis with right hand on Strowman, followed by a splash. Otis goes for another splash for Braun with a shoulder tackle. Braun with a close on to Gable. He hits Gable with a power bomb. Braun Strowman with a power bomb on Otis. Okay, we cut backstage and Kayla is with Drew. He tells her that at Clash at the Castle, it should have been the biggest moment of his life. He gave everything for the last 21 years, and he should have been standing as undisputed champion. But he is not that. But he's not that. It's because of Solo. Sikoa. He tells Solo that he is sure his head of the table is very proud of him, but actions have consequences, and tonight he will not like the consequences of his actions. So we go to commercial break. So we get like the main event of the evening. So we get Drew McIntyre versus Solo Sikoa with the Usos and Sami Zayn. I must say this match was quick. This match was quick. As the bell rings, we are underway. Drew with the right hands on Solo, but Solo throws him in the corner. Solo with right hands. A chop to the chest by Drew, followed by a clothesline. Drew with a future shot DDT. Drew goes for the Claymore, but the Usos drag Solo to the outside of the ring. Back from commercial, Solo with a Samoan drop. He goes for the cover, but Drew kicks out. Solo with right hands onto Drew with the referee distracted. Jay and Drew with a right hand. Solo with a belly to belly. He goes for the cover, but Drew kicks out. Solo throws Drew to the turnbuckle, but Drew comes running back with a clothesline. Drew with an elbow, followed by belly to belly. Drew with a neck breaker. Jay and Jimmy get on the ring apron to distract Drew as Solo goes for the cover. but Drew kicks out. He throws Solo to the outside of the ring. Drew runs to the ropes, but Sami Zayn grabs him by the leg. Drew throws Sami Zayn into the ring. Drew goes for the Claymore, but Solo hits him with the super kick. He goes for the cover, but Drew kicks out. A right hand by Solo, but a right hand by Drew. Drew runs the ropes as the Usos lower to the top rope and Drew to the outside of the ring. Sami Zayn distracts the referee. Out comes the Street Profits, who attack the Usos on the outside of the ring. Sami Zayn attacks Dawkins forward with a splash off the top onto the Usos, and Sami Zayn on the outside of the ring. Solo goes for a Samoa drop. Drew lands on his feet. He hits Solo with the Claymore. As Solo falls to the outside of the ring. Karrion Kross hit Drew with the cross jacket as the referee calls for the bell. The winner by disqualification, Drew McIntyre. And then after that, Karrion Kross puts Drew McIntyre in the cross jacket, and SmackDown goes off the air. And like I said earlier, SmackDown was a decent show, and that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed my WWE Smackdown review on highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below on what are your thoughts on Smackdown. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please watch the full video before you connect to me the right way. But turn on the red bell and push that red button for all notifications when I premiere a brand new video or go live on YouTube. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. I want you guys to have a great weekend. Stay safe and always stay positive. This your boy, bigboyfactsjonnytv, KFG CREW KFG Kings. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.